Time it is, bitches. It's time for the sick flow. The strict code. It's Dark Mage. It's my evil dojo. Coming around with the money and them sick hoes. You better know about the code I wrote a long time ago. You gotta catch up. You're moving too slow. When I'm in my home stoned, I creep on my tiptoe tetragrammaton. Y'all don't even know. Tachyonic anti-telephone. What up? It's your boy Dark Mage, Crab Cage in a rage up on center stage, and we doing this thing. Fuck it, we'll do it live. I've been putting off how to pick up, how to make my own NFTs and shit for a long time now, but I believe the time has come to do some live learning. I feel like hacking a bit too. I feel like having a bunch of shit up on your screen and making it look like the fucking Matrix up in this bitch. So that's what we're gonna do. See, I forgot the fucking topic of today's broadcast. Let me just glance at my screen real quick. Python bug bounty, NFTs, bots. Got it. Python bug bounty, NFTs, bots. We are live, everyone. You know how we do. The first 10 to 15 minutes we're listening to music, and then we are gonna get into some hacking, some recon on some public bug bounty programs, as well as experimenting with the Algorand Python toolkit and what we need to do programmatic transactions on the Algorand blockchain, which will eventually lead to us being able to create our own NFTs, as well as smart contracts. Please enjoy. If you have not done so, subscribe, like, share with your friends. Some of these recent videos have been popping off. I want to thank everyone who has been watching. Please support me going forward. If you do enjoy this content, please consider acquiring a Vultr. Get $100 off your next virtual private server at Vultr Hosting using the link right here. You can also find this link on my homepage, evildojo.com. Now please enjoy some hand-selected tunes from some of our favorite people in the hacking community. Shoutouts to TCP Direct, shoutouts to Young Internet, Freakyzine, Whitey Cracker. Also shoutouts to DNSK at EFNet and Blackened. Catch y'all in a minute.
my business. Big man and witness my musical litmus. Just for your fitness, beg my forgiveness. My records go Guinness, so be my apprentice. Unicorn hacking in Venice, angel investors, my internet tenants. Still criminal till I spill it to finish. Survival the fittest, a digital menace. I'm still in idle the scene, popping them volumes and sipping caffeine. Marshall with packets in a subroutine that I write to a stream with a proxy between. Embedded Radics and word, macros disabled, your boy ain't deterred. Why I transferred, social the teller and teller you heard about the king nerd. I keep it swap on the phone, shut off utilities, black out your home. Cracking a wireless patch with a drone, keep the Mac clone, D off the zone. Swat your whole crew with a spoof, cops have no need for the truth. Just an excuse for the fools to get loose. Let them get guns and go crazy, go goof. Silicon down in the streets, spraying Jason in my sleep. Song on repeat, I will remain the elite. Suffer to find radio head to creep. I am the alpha, my beta's a gold. They sold the big when I told them to hold. Rigging the wireless, rigging the pose, rigging the game, still in the fold. Do my business. Praise of the spam God, stay religious. Fed suspicious, banging the internet, it's my mistress. Do my business. Praise of the spam God, stay religious. Fed suspicious, banging the internet, it's my mistress. Do my business. Praise of the spam God, stay religious. Fed suspicious, banging the internet, it's my mistress. Do my business. Praise of the spam God, stay religious. Fed suspicious, banging the internet, it's my mistress. Command control host, Patchy Mesos, watch these blaze toast. East to west coast, I establish a post. Enemies close, drugs that I dose. Darknet apartment, attracts in my garment. Keep it along so my rep never tarnish. Respect my homies, they king of DevOps. Shout out to 9X and shout out our shot. Roll in the rear of a lift. Through Laurel Canyon, I'm taking a trip. Sedate a system on chip. Arduino script. Hit off my vape with a drip. They never catching me slip. Insulate beef so I keep it legit. Toothed in blue like a grip. Came a long way from the ring in the tip. Worship a list of the greats. Can they get Richie Watts, Thompson and Gates? Bursting in Moxie, enduring in grace. One day my name go in that database. We still the greatest. Internet made us. It's databases of all of our faces. Gotta stay humble and gotta stay gracious. Gamble it all on the table in Vegas. Bow them homeostasis. Embrace the phrases I spit on the faces. Capture the flag when you go through the mazes. Padding your message with no the with spaces. Business is business until I am finished. Using my interest to push all the limits. Never diminish. Modify strings like a great violinist. Digital chemist. Do my business. Praise of the spam God, stay religious. Fed suspicious. Banging the internet, it's my mistress. Do my business. Praise of the spam God, stay religious. Fed suspicious, banging the internet, it's my mistress. Do my business, praise of the spam God, stay religious. Fed suspicious, banging the internet, it's my mistress. Do my business, praise of the spam God, stay religious. Fed suspicious, banging the internet, it's my mistress.
I apologize. I'll be a couple more minutes. I need to make coffee. What it do? What it do, Evil Dojo crew? It is I, Dark Mage. Trying to get into a comfortable position here. Only more about getting the odd kinks in my body worked out so that I can sit at the computer for long periods of time. They always tell you that sitting for so long is unhealthy or whatever, right? And it doesn't help that I have a bad back. I have titanium rods. It is what it is. Full-blown osteoarthritis across the whole body as a result of years of living with the shit. But then you get comfy. You know, your medication kicks in. You can relax. You feel all of the kinks start to kind of release. And you start to feel a forward momentum. You begin to think clearly. Before we get started with the new stuff, I'm gonna add something here to Wordle. You know, since streaming yesterday's session, over 1,000 views on that YouTube re-upload, the restream. 1,000 views, and I'm thinking, what's the magic keyword that brought that many people? Probably something involving NFTs, I suppose. So, with that in mind, I thought, if people are really that hard on NFTs, maybe it's time that I explore Algorand's toolkit. I've been fucking around with Algorand for a couple years now, and it's good. I've tested it very deeply, and we're going to go even deeper tonight. The title of the stream says NFTs, but we're really going to be fucking around with the Algorand toolkit. It's actually really easy to spin up a test environment where you can connect to the test network. You can run scripts, you can put like fake money in your wallet so that you can, perform transactions on the network. You can create your own NFTs, you can create your own what they call ASAs, which are like the Algorand equivalent of Ethereum ERC20 tokens. As an example, Algorand has their own version of Shiba called Akita, which is actually where some of my money is still currently locked up. Shit happens. Pardon me. Okay. So, let's see how much of this I can write before I get bored. So before I actually do it this way, so I want to do some test shit before I actually implement this in the main script, just to make sure that I have the right idea. Let's see. Oh, that's much better. This is a good position. So first we're going to import JSON. Actually, from JSON, import load_s and dump_s. These are the only two functions that I've ever really needed from JSON so far. So I create some fake state file that kind of simulates a state environment. So imagine that I had a list of guesses in this format. Let's see. So imagine that I had like a sample user state that looked something to this effect. So if I wanted to dump this out as a JSON, I'm pretty sure that all I have to do is be like print dump_s of A, and you can use indent if you wanted to do that. So there's your JSON. So you can convert a dictionary directly to JSON. I don't even have to do the indent either. I could even just wipe that out. And then it comes out like that. And then you could do the reverse. So like if you just write the JSON out to a file and then immediately load it back in, that should be all I need to do.
On my way to droves, rapping real slow. Got a bag full of caps and I'm ready for the show. Rapping so low. All friends turn a foe. Ask them all and they know. Ill biz be a pro, but they just can't hang. Always begging, trying to borrow, but we making so many moves, hard to follow. Got a bitch and she swallowing my dick till it's hollow. Make a move on the try. She will stick you like Apollo. Got the 12s in the trunk. Turn it up and let him bump. Fuck a homie if he slump. Jump, don't hit the blunt. Got the 12s in the trunk. Turn it up and let him bump.
Alright, so
If he slump, jump, don't hit the blunt. Got the 12s in the trunk. 12s in the trunk. Got the 12s in the trunk. 12s in the trunk. Got the 12s in the trunk. Turn it up and let him bump. Fuck a homie if he slump. Jump, don't hit the blunt.
I'm the cracker who rapping and snapping out bass for the bass in your trunk. That you clean out your seat. You can blame it on me cause I'm on that you see. When the lights go out, see that go to my taste.
if you ever get a chance to not type something, every saved character counts.
Even the haters be starting to rap. Say what you wanna, you not in your head. You come to my show and you put up your hands and try to make friends. I spit in your face, making the scene cause I'm running the place. Stomping you out, making the bouncers take you out while I finish my drink, bitch.
So there's our JSON to string. Oh no. Right.
If you ain't fucking with my set, get the fuck out the dome. Fucking up the rotation cause you tryna take a bump. Now you got that coke powder on my seats. Better leave or believe I will throw you out the back. Test me, test cops, fuck my life up. Slap me with a charge. I ain't tryna see no lights flashing right behind my car. Never kick it with a nod cause you just never know. Follow the code, so I say S-O-L-O.
Let's open Wordle game state as in file. Let's go ahead and read the whole thing into a string right away. That way we can get outside of the with block immediately. Pretty sure that all you have to do is just load the string. And so we update the Wordle game state that way. Now we have two functions that do what we want. We just have to put them in the right places now. As it is, whenever we load the module, everything stays in memory, and so this is an idea to like preserve wins and losses across multiple updates of the bot. And so long as the format doesn't change too much, everything should be okay. I don't really foresee any conflicts. So we don't necessarily have to load from here, but we should have like a first time Wordle gets called, right? Like when the bot gets triggered for the first time, bot has triggered, starts off at false. So we get access to the global, bot has triggered, and if it's the first time, if not, bot has triggered. In other words, we want to load Wordle game state from file, which I've written to not require anything. All you have to do is call it and it immediately loads from that file. So this should be the only instance where we actually need to load it. So we can assign bot has triggered to be true, and this line of code will never execute again so long as the bot's in memory and it hasn't been reloaded. If it gets reloaded, of course, it'll have to load it again. That's the whole point, is that, you know, if we load it and then play a few games, we'll have a JSON file that has the current game state. And so let's say I do an update. Let's say I do an update. Then on triggering the update, the first time anyone plays, the game state will load from file, and everything will be restored and we can continue playing, and there will be this accumulation of data over time. But now we have to do the other half of that, which is writing the Wordle game state file. Whenever there's a win or a loss, we're going to want to call write Wordle game state to file. So if we get down here, it's a loss, and so we would write to file here as well. There's no other place where we need to do this. And so, to demonstrate, we're going to go ahead and load up the bot again. So I'll eventually update the GitHub. Let me clean this up a tad, and we will move on. Okay. Let's test it. Oh, god damn it. Ha 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 ha. That should be easy to fix. Man, do I gotta do fucking... Oh, I know what I gotta do. Home darkmage.social/modules. There we go. Oh snap. Crane's not the opener. Gonna age. I don't know. Ooh. Hills. Nice. Fucking first try. That's what's up. Okay. There's probably some tweaks that I have to do still, but that's good enough. All right. So what did I even say on this title of this thing? I talked a lot about NFTs at the very beginning, but that's right, I'm in my bug bounty folder. So perhaps we need to start some automation before we get into NFTs.
Hey there, hacker boy, won't you tie me up a little? Running cat 6 bonnets, dropping Wi-Fi.
I've got some folders here. These are all public bug bounty programs on BugCrowd. So for instance, I want to take y'all through a process. Hey there, hacker boy, treat me like your private server. Ready for your traffic, I'm no reset packet squirmer. Get pushed to me, baby, make my repo. Let's do Indeed.
Aim your exploit at my box, deep scam me and deliver. Pop the shell up, blink, gotta let my brain think. Take a deep breath, never let my fucking heart blink.
I'm going to show you all a tool that I got into the Integrity Bug Bounty Bites blog recently.
Speed it up now, let me send for that attaboy. Rate limit throughput, throttle and destroy. Working for a taste like I'm sipping on LaCroix. Press Control plus C, interrupt and redeploy. Break it from the stack, continue to run it back. At the top of the loop while conditions fully track. Function call me baby, turn my hashes into crack. Penetrate my username. network with your cybercrime attack. Server down, burn it to the ground. Lose my body to the motherfucking sound. Lose my mind through the traffic outbound. Keep it
So this is going to run for a little bit, but it's going to terminate pretty soon. This is just running a passive scan. We are enumerating subdomains. Ooh, we just got 36 new ones. So you see down here, I have a specific folder specifically for Indeed already created, and a specific file called subdomains. This gets updated and we print out the number of lines in the file before and after. I wrap AMAS in a program called FireJail in order to limit the amount of RAM that AMAS will consume, because whoever wrote AMAS did not give a fuck how much RAM it uses, which is kind of rude if you think about it. So now we have 4,600 items in our folder. We're gonna go back into that folder. So that file is very simple. Looks like this. So it'll take a long time to run everything that we need to run on 4,600 items, but maybe we can select like 5 good ones and pull them out into our own file. Let's pick some keywords that might be interesting, because not all of these are going to return. Here. Here's 6. We're going to take these 6 and we're going to do s.txt. This is going to be a little sample that we're going to run. So first, we want to check to see which endpoints are actually returning anything, right? We're going to use another tool called HTTPX. And we're going to feed in that new file that we just created. I'm going to tweak down the number of threads that we're using to 1. Because by default HTTPX uses like 50 fucking threads, which can like end up spamming web servers. I'm gonna write the results out to a file. So if we're curious what the actual results were, we can actually print those out, but you might not necessarily want that in your output, so we're going to observe it here just to see what the results actually were. So there's a 2 302s and a 200 out of those 6 domains. I think it's time to stand up. So now that we have the HTTPX, we can feed that into another program that I've began to enjoy. Excuse me. It's called Nuclei. We're going to feed it the results of our HTTPX. I need to take some Pseudo in a little bit. My nose is getting cloggy. It's also getting chilly. Let's see. So, Nuclei, just like HTTPX, whoever over there at Project Discovery is smoking crack because they just like to set the thread count like really high by default. But I appreciate rate limiting and slowing things down and being able to control this. It's one reason I'm not too fan of Kite Runner. That's another story. So since I'm streaming currently, and I might want to lower the amount of requests that are being sent per second, so that it's just relatively friendly to my bandwidth, I'm gonna set that to like maybe 1 packet per second. So the scan's gonna go relatively slow. But this program is fucking dope. The template system, there's so many publicly written templates for auditing systems. It's fucking nice. Ooh. Dingo's fucking killing it. So it loads up a bunch of stuff. It queues up requests to be sent off to each of these servers. And it's going to give us some info on each of the servers that can potentially help us find vulnerabilities. We've already got some results. I gotta take a piss though. BRB.
Young niggas living like they're ready to die. Now the damn they kill me. And from Breeze County. Hey, shit get serious. But it's the Gunshine State. What else to expect? So I'm posting in the trap with a chop in the vest. Just trying to get a check. Flip the money I invest. I'm surviving on the streets. I consider me blessed. Cause coming up on the south side with my own eyes, seen niggas get wet. Get them all up with the chop. Now you looking for who want it next. You a pussy nigga. Hey, pussy nigga, go ahead and confess. You a pussy nigga, so pussy niggas, I don't even sweat. ALB is a grab attack, these niggas trippin'.
The south side, not everybody singing cocaine, but sometimes times get tough and there ain't no other way. I'm from the south side, the dirty US of A. Keep them hands clean while riding dirty. What can I say? I'm from the south side, when there ain't no time to play. Fuck around, it don't matter long as rent and water get paid. I'm from the south side. Let's not forget where you stay. Palm Beach County, born and raised, and I say rap in my state. Old school whip, cause I'm from Palm Beach. Keep top down like I'm looking for free. Cocaine paint, nosebleed seats. Make hoes faint if I slide down the street. Pull up, pull a hoe, and I ain't even got to speak. Wood, granite, leather, making me feel weak. Love the way the bass vibrate on the cheap, turn the shit up in that bitch burn elite, that Southside stuntin'. Dre told you, baby, it ain't nothing. So fire ET ain't buntin', but you know you boys be bluntin'. Big fire like I'm hunting, I'm just trying to smoke something. If that beef what you want, and I put that chopper to your munchin'. I don't give a fuck and I ain't never will. My city wildin' like a pot to pill. Got an attitude and a cot to kill. So fire ET can't stop the trill. Ill biz done killed this. Maniac, black grip the track. Hyperzone plus 05, man, you already know that shit.
I'm from the south side, not everybody slinging cocaine, but sometimes times get tough and there ain't no other way. I'm from the south side, the dirty US of A. Keep them hands clean while riding dirty. What can I say? I'm from the south side, when there ain't no time to play. Fuck around, it don't matter long as rent and water get paid. I'm from the south side, best not forget where you stay. Palm Beach County, born and raised, and I say rap in my state.
Verse 1, space vitamin under the tongue. Sublimation got this officer in space and I'm saving all my patience. I'm a scientist trying this science. I can walk into the trap like the Rebel Alliance. Get that from the trap stars. Even though I'm a rap star out near Mars. They salute me in my hustle. Old money on the net since the .com bubble. Don't want trouble from the deck of my ship or the XDM40 clip next to the hip. My clique is laden with the fairest of maidens. Got a bunch of people hating on the space game, Clayton. So I put on my moon suit and I stroll through space, kicking rocks in my moon boots. Then I remember how I keep it. Zero G don't stand for gangster this time. Then I go into the spacewalk. I'm in the middle of the spacewalk. Yeah, I went and did the spacewalk. Now go and do the spacewalk. Then I go into the spacewalk. I'm in the middle of the spacewalk. Yeah, I went and did the spacewalk. Now go and do the spacewalk. Hack pussy, like a hacker machine. I can get inside her head when she's having a dream. I keep it lean with the yellow. I'm a jolly good fella. My skin vanilla like the ice cream or like the icing. Sweet like Jones, out the speaker cones comes the immaculate game. Tell a chick, go and Google my name. The results will impress you, then I can undress you. Man, bitch, I'm on a space flight. Space game like a vacuum, airtight. Now you know I'm not the epic fail type. In this bro can suck the chrome off a starship tailpipe. She love it when I talk. She love it when I hit her with the logic of spark. She love it when I bring the ship around for a pass and proceed to assault that ass. You diggle? Then I go into the spacewalk. I'm in the middle of the spacewalk. Yeah, I went and did the spacewalk. Now go and do the spacewalk. Then I go into the spacewalk. I'm in the middle of the spacewalk. Yeah, I went and did the spacewalk. Now go and do the spacewalk. Man, I'm warping.
Online chat service got my router spinning. Corruption in your application, human malware driven. Encrypted all your hard drives, keep that data hidden. I just want access to what is forbidden. Headaches that we trapped in cyberspace. I'm signing on this planet, I'm feeling out of place. I don't want to remote and I'll hack it face to face. Got me
all over. Supernova, open folder, full disclosure. Red October, brush my shoulder. It's a spam Jehovah. Go to Fortigate 'em, isolate 'em, pull the packets off the plate and copy paste them. Tune it, wait from then he take 'em, fire replace 'em. Black hat slaying, black is raven, steady blazing every nation, slaying every altercation. Engagement, so come and face us. We got shooters, middle schoolers, still your Buddhas by computers. We see through right to your C2 sees it, so you see how we do. Typing tools in liquid cooling, CPUs are keep it moving. It's been proven, watch the news and see just how these newbies losing. Never sleeping, weekday weekend, creeping in your box, defeating, stacking every adversary. Pie raspberry, stack a staircase, feeling righteous. Hit the nitrous while I unlock devices. Smoke the cypress, higher than the Bitcoin prices. Who the nicest? Process list up on my fist and hit white hat apologists. Still the fucking ballerist.
Still the fucking ballerist.
Dare I say it, bitch, we made it. Keep my rap sophisticated. Every city, state depleted. Hacker games, they underrated. Like my Russian tracksuit cousins, Colonel crushing, dirty dozen. I prepaid it, but brigaded. TLS attack downgraded. File a pen and Mitnick Kevin. Set for mission 777. Execution set it loose and be the route to active food and leave it dormant. Root kit on it, solid storage, high performance. Use it to seed all my torrents. Fuck the normies, fuck informants. Bounty chasing while I'm vaping, blowing fragrance while they hating. Next 2 days adjacent payment. Secret agent write a statement. Why they bother with the collar? Cause a villain made $1 off this copper. Did it proper. Load up on my working Docker. Popping Travis, living lavish. Multi-factor off established. Infrastructure set to rupture. When I overflow a buffer, I know balance many talents. From a Beverly Hills palace. On the clem that won the chalice.
On the clem that won the chalice.
Hey, I tried to call you, but it says your voicemail's not set up.
Yeah.
What's up with that? Bitch.
I don't wanna talk on my computer phone. Tell these goofy motherfuckers just leave me alone. My ringtone don't speak when I enter my zone. Trust nobody, I do this dirt on my own. Rootkit in your security system. Footage gone, timestamps, they went missing. Unlock the door with the flick of my wrist, son. Access control database runs on WinVista. Data fiend, I control these machines. Packet dumping while you staring at your phone screen. Fuck a TikTok, I be messed up like it's Halloween. Fuck a damn thought, she can't do anything for me. Bitch, I'm sick and tired of these notifications. You better only bang my line for financial communication. Talking money operations, profitable situations. Don't make me regret CDMA Tower associations. Dr. Internet serving all my patients. Phone ringtone got me so low on patience. Turn your OS to an agent. Air them out, need ventilations. Command and control travel through onion router workstations. I don't wanna talk on my cellular device unless we talking about the profit margins or the price. I've been rolling solo dolo and I ain't feeling nice. The location data provided to me was so precise. Get a slice. Yes, I got these pies. I ain't got love for these hoes or for these guys. talk any long, long.
I just wanna kill Sarah. Braga was a wild, this a lie. Nikki Chingala, police, yeah. Gonna be Madrid, I'm a Shanura. I burn, I'm visualize it. I'm a Shanura. I burn, I'm visualize it.
business. Big man and witness my musical litmus. Just for your fitness, beg my forgiveness. My records go Guinness, so be my apprentice. Unicorn hacking in Venice, angel investors, my internet tennis. Still criminal till I spill it to finish. Survival the fittest, the digital menace. I'm still in idle the scene, popping them volumes and sipping caffeine. Marshall with packets in a routine, and I write to a stream with a proxy between. Embedded radix and word, macros disabled, your boy ain't deterred. Why I transferred, social the teller and teller you heard about the king nerd. I keep it swap on the phone, shut off utilities, black out your home. Cracking a wireless back with a drone, keep the Mac clone, D off the zone. Swat your whole crew with a spook, cops have no need for the truth. Just an excuse for the fools to get loose. Let them get guns and go crazy, go goof. Silicon down in the streets, spraying Jason in my sleep. Song on repeat, I will remain the elite. Software-defined radio head to creep. I am the alpha, my beta's the gold. They sold the Bitcoin, I told them to hold. Rigging the wireless, rigging the pose, rigging the game, still in the fold. Do my business. Praise of the spam god, stay religious. Fed suspicious, banging the internet, it's my mistress. Do my business. Praise of the spam god, stay religious. Fed suspicious, banging the internet, it's my mistress. Do my business. Praise of the spam god, stay religious. Fed suspicious, banging the internet, it's my mistress. Do my business. Praise of the spam god, stay religious. Fed suspicious, banging the internet, it's my mistress. Command control host, Patchy Mesos, watch these blaze toast. East to west coast, I establish a post. Enemies close, drugs that I dose. Darknet apartment attracts to my garment. Keep it along so my rep never tarnish. Respect my homies, they king of DevOps. Shout out to 9X and shout out our shot. Roll in the rear of a lift. Through Laurel Canyon, I'm taking a trip. Sedate a system on chip. Arduino script. Hit off my vape with a drip. They never catching me slip. Insulate beef so I keep it legit. Toothed and blue like a grip. Came a long way from the ring in the tip. Worship a list of the greats. Can they get Richie while Thompson and Gates? Bursting in moxie, enduring in grace. One day my name go in that database. We still the greatest, internet made us. It's databases of all of our faces. Gotta stay humble and gotta stay gracious. Gamble it all on the table in Vegas. Biodome, homeostasis. Embrace the phrases, I spit on the faces. Capture the flag when you go through the mazes. Padding your message with no other with spaces. Business is business until I am finished. Using my interest to push all the limits. Never diminish. Modify strings like a great violinist. Digital chemist. Do my business. Praise of the spam god, stay religious. Fed suspicious. Banging the internet, it's my mistress. Do my business. Praise of the spam god, stay religious. Fed suspicious. Banging the internet, it's my mistress. Do my business. Praise of the spam god, stay religious. Fed suspicious. Banging the internet, it's my mistress. Do my business. Praise of the spam god, stay religious. Fed suspicious. Banging the internet, it's my mistress. Green on black, the cursor flash, CD slash. In it for a chance to win, I'm breaking in. First push of sin, flood. I'm Paul Rudd, I'm Newtain, I'm Sal Good, I'm loose change. I'm Boss Boy, I'm Bruce Springs, terminal. This afterthought on that suit. Stay thirsty for my voodoo. Power ADM and that woo-woo. My screen share, machine swell. Chain hashes, ASIC. I 10 print shit basic. With these 8 sticks, arrays fit. Random access memory. Be scared of me. Prepare to be fooled by the do sincerity. This parody in my rage. Keep data flowing unsaved. Them stashes all in my page. Keep me so lit on the stage. That wrist roll, an eclipse though. Smooth as I'm Jones, and that's on, boy. Fetching bites, a black lab. Your soundtrack in that hack lab. Lock and load, that top load. Then stop and drop that opco. Terminal. I pan tested, invested in 0 day by my folks. Break them open like yolks. Scramble ride 13. Release that work in the zine. Make it stall and make clean. Cursor flash of black and glow green. Terminal. Spam and cook, that's burnt meat. Sniffing hooks with burnt sweet. Middleman and out get a man when they using after free. Alzheimer's on me. Yeah, they losing memory. When I'm all up into they heat. Terminal. Verse 1, space vitamin under the tongue. Sublimation got this officer in space and I'm saving all my patience. I'm a scientist trying this science. I can walk into the trap like the Rebel Alliance. Get that from the trap stars. Even though I'm a rap star out near Mars. They salute me in my hustle. Old money on the net since the dot-com bubble. Don't want trouble from the deck of my ship or the XDM-40 clip next to the hip. My click is laden with the fairest of maidens. Got a bunch of people hating on the space game, Clayton. So I put on my moon suit and I stroll through space, kicking rocks in my moon boots. Then I remember how I keep it. Zero G don't stand for gangster this time. Then I go into the spacewalk. I'm in the middle of the spacewalk. Yeah, I went and did the spacewalk. Now go and do the spacewalk. Then I go into the spacewalk. I'm in the middle of the spacewalk. Yeah, I went and did the spacewalk. Now go and do the spacewalk. Hack pussy, like a hacker machine. I can get inside her head when she's having a dream. I keep it lean with the yellow, I'm a jolly good fella. My skin vanilla like the ice cream or like the icing. Sweet like Jones, out the speaker cones comes the immaculate game. Tell a chick, go and Google my name. The results will impress you, then I can undress you. Man, bitch, I'm on a space flight. Space game like a vacuum, airtight. Now you know I'm not the epic fail type. In this broken suck the chrome off a starship tailpipe. She love it when I talk. She love it when I hit her with the logic of spark. She love it when I bring the ship around for a pass and proceed to assault that ass. You diggle? Then I go into the spacewalk. I'm in the middle of the spacewalk. Yeah, I went and did the spacewalk. Now go and do the spacewalk. Then I go into the spacewalk. I'm in the middle of the spacewalk. Yeah, I went and did the spacewalk. Now go and do the spacewalk. Man, I'm warping. Call me Corbin Dallas. Getting up on these elements, filling the ballast. Tank on the starship up with hydro. And I know just how to stay scientific. Pockets like Knott's Berry Farm. Lots of knots, lots of berries, lots of foam. Blue and black to be exact. I'm a Mac. Old school system 6. Still making macros, still making it rich. I get to pop in the collar on my onesie. Hand rubbing on my nips like Alphonse Bundy. I get to watch in the viewport. Flows ice cold like I puffed on a Newport. Also like Camel Crush, I menthol. Fresh set, no one can crush my ball. Space march onto the beach from a relay. Invasion of the lamp, you could call it me-day. Then I go into the spacewalk. I'm in the middle of the spacewalk. Yeah, I went and did the spacewalk. Now go and do the spacewalk. Then I go into the spacewalk. I'm in the middle of the spacewalk. Yeah, I went and did the spacewalk. Now go and do the spacewalk.
underground. Lose my body to the motherfucking sound. Lose my mind through the traffic outbound. Keep it stealth for the hacker underground. Admin creds, we got half of the threads. Fishing for love, I'm your girlfriend. Bullying expression, always true to the end. Never gotta worry when my pockets are spent.
DOS King. The motherfucking DOS King. The motherfucking DOS King. The motherfucking DOS King. Niggas don't fuck with ET. The motherfucking DOS King. DOS King. Niggas don't fuck with ET. The motherfucking DOS King. DOS King. Niggas don't fuck with ET. The motherfucking DOS King. DOS King. Niggas don't fuck with ET. The motherfucking DOS King. DOS
rapping real slow. Got a bag full of caps and I'm ready for the show. Rapping rap is so low, all friends turn to foe. Ask them all and they know, ill biz be a pro, but they just can't hang. Always begging, trying to borrow, but a homie making so many moves, hard to follow. Got a bitch and she swallowing my dick till it's hollow. Make a move on the try, she will stick you like Apollo. Got the 12s in the trunk, turn it up and let him bump. Fuck a homie if he slump, chump, don't hit the blunt. Got the 12s in the trunk, turn it up and let him bump. Fuck a homie if he slump, chump, don't hit the blunt. Got the 12s in the trunk, 12s in the trunk. Got the 12s in the trunk, 12s in the trunk. Got the 12s in the trunk, turn it up and let him bump. Fuck a homie if he slump, chump, don't hit the blunt.
I'm that cracker who rapping and snapping on beats for the bass in your trunk. Did you clean out your seat? You could blame it on me cause I'm all that you see. When the lights go out, see that gold in my teeth. See you dissing on me, but you chillin' in your mama living room, begging for hands and play to pretend. You don't get no pussy, but play with your hands. Shouts out to my fans that rap in my set. I love y'all to death. Even the haters be starting to rap. Say what you want and you not in your head. You come to my show and you put up your hands and try to make friends. I spit in your face, making a scene cause I'm running the place. Stomping you out, making the bouncers take you out while I finish my drink, bitch.
If you ain't fucking with my set, get the fuck out the dome. Fucking up the rotation cause you tryna take a bump. Now you got that coke powder on my seats. Better leave or believe I will throw you out the back. Test me, test cops, fuck my life up, slap me with a charge. I ain't tryna see no lights flashing right behind my car. Never kick it with a nod cause you just never know. Follow the code so I stay S-O-L-O.
Drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, thinking about you fucking famous that be on the net snitching. Drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, thinking. Drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, thinking. Drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, thinking about you fucking famous that be on the net snitching. Drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, thinking. Drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, thinking.
Drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, thinking about you fucking lamers that be on the net snitching. Drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, thinking. Drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, thinking.
Drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, thinking
About you fucking lamers that be on the net snitching.
Drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, thinking. Drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, drinking, smoking, thinking.
Whoa.
Roll call time. Oh, y'all talking about certified this, certified that? Talking about 524. You ain't standing up right now.
Southside. So we finna show you how we ride,
Say
nigga.
it.
Huh?
I'm from the south side. Not everybody singing cocaine, but sometimes times get tough and there ain't no other way. I'm from the south side, the dirty US of A. Keep them hands clean while riding dirty. What can I say? I'm from the south side. When there ain't no time to play, fuck around, it don't matter long as rent
Oh fuck, I've been talking. Damn it. Nobody's paying attention right now, huh? I've been talking for a few minutes, more than a few minutes, without the microphone on, damn it. Oh well. Y'all had some good music on the background though, so that's good. I want to shout out to everyone who's been supporting me over the years. There's quite a few of y'all at this point. Just to summarize what I've done tonight, I played around with the Algorand sandbox. Took a look at generating addresses, sending, receiving money from the command line, as well as the code necessary to I can see that, B-Rex. Interesting. You've won 53 times during the stream. I'm thinking of doing a Wordle solving bot in the future. Yeah, to summarize what I did tonight, we played around with Algorand Sandbox, NFT, generation code, sending, receiving transactions on the command line, code to set up a auction and handle a fractional NFT sale. The only thing keeping anyone from getting involved in a lot of this stuff is just the relative ease. So playing around with testnet's good, but it's going to come to a point where if I were to build something, I need a way to attach a external wallet to whatever it is that I'm working with. So I'm going to have to dig into this. Well, Nuclei is still running. It's probably not going to terminate anytime soon because of how slow I have it set to run. So I could actually kill it in the middle. There's a lot more to do in the bug bounty front, but sitting at a 2-hour stream, that's pretty good. I want to shout out to everyone who's been supporting me over the years. There is quite a few of y'all. Shoutouts to Deacon, Era, Eraser, Logic, Jira, Dingo Pride, and Milkness. Shoutouts to Crypto Donor, Perplexa. There's one more person who's donated crypto, but I couldn't find their name and I want to add it to this list, so if you remember who you are, help me out. I'll be able to cross-reference stuff and verify. Shoutouts to my Twitch subscribers. Thanks for joining. See you again soon.